Now look, rather than try to sell you products over social media, I am proud to say that this video is sponsored by Guild, a nonprofit based here in St. Paul, Minnesota that empowers individuals living with mental illness or experiencing long-term homelessness by helping them lead stable, fulfilling lives in the community of their choice. What I love about Guild is that they tailor all of their services to their clients on an individual basis. Everything is super customized. They believe everyone is worthy of the opportunity to create a life with joy, community, safety, and shelter. They offer mental health services that cover everything from case management to intensive residential treatment services, which is an incredible alternative to hospitalization. Ultimately, this reduces homelessness and creates stability for their clients. Through their housing support and evidence-based supportive employment services, Guild truly helps folks along their entire journey towards stability and independence. Their holistic, individually tailored approach has changed thousands of lives over the course of Guild's existence. Guild appreciates my nerdy side too. I met their leadership through my work with 2DCon, Minnesota's largest gaming convention, and they were the first organization of their kind to take my work in the gamer space seriously. In fact, one of their events is nerdy in nature. This year, I will be DJing and emceeing Guild's Bash for Mental Health from 2 to 6 p.m. on June 22nd at Forgotten Star Brewing in Fridley, Minnesota. This event combines gaming, food, drink, and community. What more could you need? We will be spreading awareness of what Guild does, sharing more about the prevalence of mental illness, and of course, playing games and listening to music played by yours truly. Tickets are on a first-come, first-served basis, so I would grab some today if I were you. If you are unable to attend, please consider donating. All of these reasons are why I approached Guild to form a partnership, and I'm so glad that they decided to work with me to further make an impact. From here on out, I will be supporting Guild with monthly donations and also contributing 10% of my merch sales to further support their mission. If you are able, please consider either buying some of my merch or supporting Guild directly so they can continue to make an impact on the world. Links are in the description below and on my link tree. Thank you again to Guild for not only sponsoring this video, but for what you do in general. Now, let's get back to it. What up, y'all? So, by y'all, I mean you and the other person who is tuned in right now. Who are you? I don't even know. I'm gonna try streaming gaming because that sounds fun. I'm gonna be gaming. I'm playing Visions of Mana right now, which is a fun game. I'm about to beat it, so it's not like this is something like special or something. All right, well, I'm gonna play a game. And if somebody tunes in, I think that's a success. If no one tunes in, can't win them all. We're going to do like video games and mental health live. I mean, I don't know anyone else is doing it. I can't wait to watch this back someday and be like, oh yeah, that was my first gaming stream. I ate a pizza on the internet. It's one of these personal pan pizzas that I got at Colossal Con from the villa I was staying in. Delicious. Hey, there we go. Stream Elements has entered my chat. Yeah, let's see what this game has got. Okay, that is much better. See, this is cool because it's like, I'm gonna play video games anyways. I might as well go online and like, if anyone tunes into this crap, which yeah, right now it's crap.
I have seen
you know,
your slice.
Maybe we can help somebody feel better about themselves as we use video games as the guise for mental health. Okay, so this guy is hard. I didn't expect to fight a boss. Okay. So we're gonna do that because this is low-key like the hardest boss I've fought in this entire game. And I'm like at the end. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh, they're both dead. So I'm gonna die. Oh wow, cool live stream. I went on live stream to just die in Visions of Mana. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, it's so sick. All right, so now I gotta figure out how to beat this because holy crap, that was hard. I'm gonna try this again because holy crap, that was hard. I probably need to like switch up my party. Maybe not have somebody who is a water person against a water boss. All right, let's see if this goes better with Morley.
You're wasting my time.
Hello, we are playing Visions of Mana because the Mana series is the best.
Initiate. Take this!
All right.
Moving on.
Much obliged. The spirits will answer our call.
Ask for it.
Grant me strength.
Take it.
You asked for it.
All right, man. I seen. Oh shit. Okay.
Time to get to work.
Actually, this is good because I'm like kind of out of chocolate. I'm kind of out of like honey pots and like things that will entirely restore health. So all I'm going to do is use Cups of Wishes. We're going to die and use Cups of Wishes.
I can help you.
I'll
There
carry
we go.
on from here.
Bam. Okay, we're good. Boom. Fire. Okay, I think I'm going to do it this time. Because, yeah, it's just Palomino was so ineffective against this party, or this monster,
Feeling good.
this boss. God, I'm not used to talking while I play video games. I'm going to have to get used to the streamer life. Twitch! I haven't had this much trouble on a boss in this game ever. This boss is like crazy hard out of nowhere.
Now take him down. You're mine. Flame saber.
What you got?
You're mine.
Come on. Yes!
Nothing is going to deter me.
Honestly, started from the bottom, now we here. Literally, okay, that's why I say, even though there's nobody tuned in right now, I'm going to still say it because I'm going to download these videos and edit them as clips. Yeah, 30 minutes and 15 seconds into my first gaming stream ever. That is why, in life, if you don't first succeed, try again in different ways. I've said this in my videos before about video games and mental health. Check out my YouTube. If you don't succeed at first, try again in different ways. So I switched my party from Palomina to Morley, and then I won, even though I lost the first time. That's what it's all about. And seriously, in life, do the same thing. If you lose at first, try again in a different way, and you will probably win. Okay, like, you know, and when I tell people that, and they're like, well, I've tried a ton of times, and I'm like, well, really? Because
Scenery keeps changing.
I tried to be a
I don't know
DJ
where we
for
are anymore.
17
It's
years,
almost like we're lost.
and I'm finally
Except
starting to
we
have
haven't gone
success
anywhere.
because I never gave up. I stayed resilient. I tried again in different ways. I started remixing video game music, and now here I am, you know, doing what I love all the time, every day. So, yeah. It's just the way
Looks like
it
this'll carry me
is.
where I need to go.
And some battles are not worth fighting.
The further we progress, the more
Because it's
secrets
like,
we
yeah, I
uncover.
could beat it.
What mysteries lie ahead of us still?
But why would I
Nothing
do
a
it?
fool age
Because
away
I
from
know
his
I don't
work.
need it.
At least there's something we can count on in here.
Right, okay, so it's like in life, when you... How do I say this without sounding like a dick? So I drive an electric vehicle, right? And I know for a fact that I can smoke 90% of vehicles on the road. Like, I can do it. But I don't drive my vehicle that way all the time. Because I don't need to prove the point that I can smoke every vehicle, right? If you need to do that, if you need to prove that point all of the time, then like, really, come on. Like, you can do better. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is, don't always think you need to prove a point, because you don't. Sometimes you just need to live by example
Write
and
about
just be
whatever you
you.
want. Just don't fall behind, okay?
And being you will,
Taking this?
it'll be enough. It'll be enough, you know? So yeah, going back to avoiding battles, it's like, I'm gonna probably just beat the game anyways. I don't need to fight these last battles. I really don't. It's whatever to me. goodbye, I guess. See ya. Now I gotta awkwardly get up after I said bye and like end my stream. So I'm gonna do that. I'm done for the night. Power's off. Enter rest mode. We Gucci. The idea of these streams is to play a game, chill, vibe with y'all, and to talk about mental health. Or just about deep shit. We can talk about philosophy. We can talk about the state of the world. We can talk about what you went through last week, what you went through last year. I don't care. I just want this to be a space where we learn from games because there's so much lore within them, right? And it is a collection of the human experience. It's that kind of a corpus, right? It's the human experience because at the end of the day, anything that you could get from a religious text is also just stories made up by humans. So why not do the same with games, which the lore of is way more vast than any religious text. And because of patch updates, they can change whatever they want. All right. So we're doing Kingdom Hearts 3. We're on the Big Hero 6 level,
Flash Tracer is set up out in the
which
city.
I've never
You
seen
ready to
Big
go?
Hero 6, but he just gave me AR goggles, and now I have to train with him. Hey, what's going on, Olivia? You are the first person to ever tune in and leave a comment when I am streaming a game. So I haven't actually played the first two Kingdom Hearts, and there's been a lot of complaints about this game, and I don't know why. I've actually like really enjoyed it so far, but I don't mind linear games. I don't need to explore every nook and cranny of a virtual world in order to like it. Okay. Oh, we're collecting data. This aged well. I love old media talking about like data and like computers and stuff. It's always really funny to me because it's like always in these weird proprietary formats. I'm like, oh, there it is. Okay, I finally see that crap. Yeah, you have to be looking in the exact right direction. Okay, that's wild. But you know what? Honestly, like, I could complain about that, but I'm not gonna because I feel like too many games hold your hand nowadays. And like, okay, so you have to be facing it right there, right? But if you're not looking at it this way, you don't see it, right? A lot of games, like I just played Final Fantasy 16, it would tell you to like turn around and then that it's this way, the way that you need to go. But like in old games, bro, like they did not hold your hand, dude. You had to like, there was no indicator. You had to figure out where to go on your own at all times, pretty much. And I don't know, there is something to be said about that. It feels good to overcome a challenge and finally figure out where you need to go and what you need to do. And sometimes it takes you a little bit. Sometimes it's going to take you time. You're not going to discover things right away. You're not going to get to where you want to be right away. But if you just keep going, yeah, maybe eventually you'll get there. Oh yeah, big boy. Get him, Baymax! Like, did you ever think we would get to a time and place in history where we could physically throw Goofy at an enemy? It's pretty great. I really like thinking about that shit. Like, the things that were not possible even 30 years ago.
Full speed.
Get him! See, that's a move. And we getting in big with this one. This one is so ridiculous. Then let's run up a building, cause this is a Disney game. Now let's see if we can just float the rest of the way down, cause why not?
I can't aim if I can't see. Huh?
Oh,
Better?
that is so sick.
Now we fist bump.
Fist bump?
To display excitement. Hero taught it to me.
So, like, this? Ba-la-la-la-la-la?
Oh, that's good. But what I love about what I'm doing right now in this game and where shit is going is that, like, these people are uniting to take down something that is huge. And, like, we can do the same if we really want to. Yes, is that easier said than done? Obviously. But there's so much more of us than there are of them. Oh my gosh. And I love seeing that. I love seeing that kind of unification in this game. It's pretty dope. I was looking at the chat and not at my game screen, and so I fell off the building. My bad. That's sick, though. I wish I still had a PS2. Actually, Kelly, you'll think this story is really funny. So, one time I was hanging out with Rob. Well, I shouldn't word it like that. I brought him home from the dentist, and he was really high on meds. And he was like, in his high, he was like, you should go to GameStop and buy me a PS2. And I was like, all right. So I took some of his tip money, and I went out and I bought him a PS2. And he came to, and he was just playing a PS2, and he was like, where did this come from? That's definitely one of the funniest stories from our years as being brother and brother. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. So as I'm telling this story, my friend Kevin texts me, and he's like, I just bought a PS1. I know it's not a PS2, but that's still really funny. Like, this is why I swear it's a simulation sometimes. Yeah, though, that's definitely some shit that would happen on, like, Curb Your Enthusiasm or something. But then they would, like, yell about it afterwards. I don't know. Does anybody watch that show? What do you mean you bought a PS2? Yeah, you told me to do it. Well, you knew I was high. Why'd you buy me it? I'm never gonna use this thing. Oh, crap. I didn't know I had a time limit. It's funny, this game is so easy until it's just not. And then you're like, oh crap. Thanks, Olivia. Honestly, I just want to vibe, chill, force myself to play more video games, and talk about deep shit. Yeah, we really do, Olivia, because I love it. I'm absolutely obsessed with talking about anything that's meaningful, or even if it is meaningless philosophy, you know? Like, let's talk simulation theory. I don't know. It's funny, though. Being a theologian, I got really good at making whatever I want to say whatever I want it to say. I had to do that a lot with the Bible, and it was really fun. So, with video game lore, it's way more expansive. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's all just stories that humans have written. And, good lord, it's so much more expansive with video game lore. Okay, did I get her out? Yeah, let's go. Simone. But I get it. It's okay to be nervous. I'm nervous for my set, too. I'm more nervous, though, that I'm not going to be able to fit everything in as quickly as I want to, because I only get 45 minutes for pose, because pose are really short set times, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, I love a challenge of being able to fit as much shit into a tiny DJ set as possible, but it still is stressful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do have one qualm with what's going on right now, and my qualm is I've already rescued 2 of these people. Why aren't they joining my party to save the rest of them? I don't understand that. If this game was written better, and maybe it's to keep it hard, and I get that, but like, nah, dude. Like, if I saved you, come help me save the others. I don't know, man. It's just how it should be. I think that's how it should be in real life too. Oh well, it's a video game. Am I bad at this game, or am I bad at this game?